Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Influencing this the transformation from robot to car mode. Remember, these are pegged in here. You want to pull this out because there's that peg, and then pull this all the way out. Then you can start working on this stuff. Up under here, don't forget this little flap. You want to push this up. Sorry about that. You can push these sides in like that and up, and they kind of lock like that. Now you can leave this all the way out. Push these in all the way. Then you can kind of unfurl this thing, pull this out. This is gonna flip back. Pull these out like this. Pull these out like this, and then you can spin this around. Now this flips. It'll be inside, but it'll flip around and kind of sandwich in between there. There's like a little space for it, but it doesn't really work that well right there. But then you can pull this up. Oh, I didn't show this in the review, I don't think. This little part that flips around, you can put a Decepticon or Autobot symbol there. Now I just spin it around to deal with these arms. Put these arms up like that. Pull this out of here, this little L bracket. It's kind of hard. I also need to cut my nails. Then you can pull that out like this, just because. Then you move this arm down, and you can flip this hand up so the hand rests like that, flat. And that's pretty much it. Then you can put this here, and you ain't got to do anything with it. And again, over here, I'm gonna do this. Same thing with the L bracket thing. Then you can move this down here, flip the hand. You can get everything situated by knowing where everything's at. Move this like this, and move this. Just leave it there, because you want to push these in now. You could have did it before, but it doesn't really matter. You just got to get it over these arms. And push this down. It's on a sliding mechanism, and that's not great. It's never great right there, but then you can push it in. You can do it over here as well. You got to get it out of that peg, these arms, and it don't matter when you do it. It's hard to do, and it's bending around it, plastic around plastic, as they like to do. You move this in there like that, move this in here like this, and you kind of got it where it's going to be at. You can get this situated, move this up here, and then there's a series of tabs. 2 tabs on this side, there's tabs, 2 tabs on here that go up there. So you can kind of push this in here like this. There we go. Just over there. Close the gaps, and then push this down on top. Now it's going to definitely come out again while you're maneuvering all this stuff. Now I just deal with these feet. Pull that out there. Get in a little closer. Push that down. Move this out, and then get these feet right. Gotta get this. Like, you can go under here and push this up. Again, you're bending and trying to get this stuff around everything, but it can be done. And then you get that like that, and you push this into the foot so it's flat. And there you are. With this, there's a peg right there, so you pull that out, move this down, you pull it out, move it around, and then you can move it up. Well, you can push this in first, push that in to close all these gaps, move this out here like that, and I think that's all. Then you can close this gap right here, and the window kind of latches on to there. Now you pull this out, push this up, don't forget that. And now you want to kind of get this together, because you're going to flip this back around, and if these thighs aren't together, it's not going to go right. So you want to pull this out a little bit, you see that right there, then you move it up, and as you're moving up, you pull it out even more, and then it gives that clearance. Get around there. Now you can fool with this, you can just move this back like, and you see this stuff all moves. It's not great. It's not tabbed in great. It's all falls out. Move this down to this way. Don't forget to flip this flap out like I did the first time. And I think there's another one, maybe it's over here. So now we'll get this side. Pull that out. It already came out. Of course it did. Move all this out. Get this foot together. And then get this together and push that all the way down. And move that like that. Now you get this door out of here. It's pegged in just the way I have it situated. It's pegged in on this side. So move that down and up like that. Move it all the way down. You want to get the window out. And then you can move this back up again. Close the gap right there. Get this, I lost where I was at first, but tab these two tabs in here, and the window tabs up here. Even if it's not the greatest thing, I can feel it coming out already. It's like a suggestive tab. So then you pull this out here, move this up. Then this you can move and move this way and just leave it like that. Then start to move this again, pull that out, move it down, and as you get further, pull it out more. Now get these things situated. Here's the peg right here. There's another peg that you got to pull out. So you peg this right here. Peg this right here. Make sure it's tight. Now just move this all the way down. And these front parts, you can kind of push in here and get it all the way where you want it situated, because then it'll help you with getting where the car should be. Again over here, and you can't see that. Okay. What I was saying was get this in here first, and it kind of will get you where you need to be. Then you can worry about all this, getting all this together. So then all of this pegs in up here. And as you see, it's dumpster. Get that pegged in, peg this in, peg that in. There we go, it's starting to come together. Move this down here. I probably should have move this down, because then you can put this on top. It kind of pegs in there. Kind of get that underneath, and the spoiler's pegging back here. Go peg that, then move this up. Make sure this flap is out and didn't go in. You gotta move it around everything as usual. Also, these hit this. Make sure the skirts are in all the way. They already hit kind of, but if the skirts aren't in all the way, like this one, see, it's really not gonna go in. So now you gotta worry about this again. Get that around. Up in there. There we go. And then this, oh, that's right. I should have probably put this in first, because this goes on top. But it's no big deal, because you can just bend it around it like it's like you do any other X-transbots figure. Yeah, that's not ideal. Either way, you're bending this around plastic. But, and here we go. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.
Life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.